What is your greatest fear? When you hear someone behind you. Have you seen a shapeshifter? A cannibalist? Welcome, and today we will talk about what are the scariest creatures in America? We start at North America region. United States, Skinwalker. Skinwalker, known as Yi Naldlushi in Navajo culture, is shrouded in darkness and forbidden knowledge. It begins with an individual's dark desire for supernatural power, often driven by jealousy, ambition, or a thirst for dominance. This person seeks out hidden and taboo rituals, passed down through secretive Navajo traditions, which are designed to transcend the boundaries of conventional spirituality. These rituals involve macabre elements, such as the use of human remains, particularly the bones of deceased family members, or the consumption of forbidden substances. Through these transgressive acts, the aspiring skinwalker aims to unlock otherworldly abilities that grant them the power to transform into animals native to the region, such as wolves, coyotes, or owls. Once the rituals are completed, the individual is said to possess the sinister gift of shape-shifting. They can assume the form of these animals, granting them anonymity and the ability to carry out their malevolent intentions under the cloak of darkness. Skinwalkers are notorious for their malevolent acts, including cursing, causing illness, death, terrorizing communities, or stealing livestock. Crucially, skinwalkers excel at concealing their true identities, appearing as ordinary individuals during the day. This skill makes it challenging for others to identify them as practitioners of dark magic. Their powers are believed to be at their peak during the night, when they transform into animals to commit their sinister deeds. Canada, Wendigo. In the shadowy depths of Algonquian folklore, the Wendigo emerges as a nightmarish embodiment of human frailty. This malevolent spirit, often portrayed as a grotesque, emaciated figure with sunken eyes and jagged teeth, serves as a chilling symbol of greed and excess. The Wendigo legend is the harsh environment in which many indigenous peoples lived, particularly in regions like the northern United States and Canada. Long, harsh winters with limited food resources could lead to periods of famine and starvation. In some versions of the legend, this transformation is often depicted as a gradual process, with the individual losing their humanity and becoming consumed by insatiable hunger. Mexico, La Llorona. La Llorona's haunting cries and wails, which are said to echo near bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and streams, have earned her the moniker, the Weeping Woman. These mournful sounds are believed to be her eternal lament for her lost children, and they contribute to the eerie and unsettling aura. As the legend goes, this woman becomes pregnant, which leads to her downfall. Depending on the version of the story, her lover may reject her, or societal norms and expectations may cast her out due to her perceived disgrace. Overwhelmed by grief, rage, or madness, she commits a dreadful act. She either intentionally drowns her own children in a nearby body of water, or her neglect indirectly leads to their demise. After realizing the gravity of her actions, the woman is consumed by guilt and remorse. Her sorrow and anguish turn her into a tormented spirit, doomed to wander the earth for eternity. She is often depicted as a ghostly figure in a long flowing white gown or robe, with disheveled long hair. Her eyes are frequently described as hollow or empty, reflecting her deep sorrow. Now, let's head to South America. Argentina, El Sombrerón. El Sombrerón, translating to the Big-Hatted One, is a shadowy figure in Argentine folklore, often depicted as a tall, thin man wearing a wide-brimmed hat that conceals his face. He is said to wander the countryside during the moonlit hours. His attire, typically all black, adds to his mysterious persona. Legend speaks of his fondness for serenading young women with his guitar, attempting to lure them away from the safety of their homes. While he's primarily seen as a mischievous spirit, some tales attribute a more sinister nature to him, suggesting he may ensnare souls or bring bad luck. Brazil, Curupira. Emerging from the dense rainforests of Brazil, the Curupira is a creature deeply intertwined with the indigenous tales of the region. Often depicted as a dwarf-like being with flaming red hair and unique backward-facing feet, the Curupira is considered a guardian of the forest and its animals. His peculiar feet are believed to leave tracks that confuse hunters and woodsmen, leading them astray and protecting the creatures of the forest from harm. While he's seen as a protector, he's also known for his mischievous tendencies, playing tricks on those who harm the forest, sometimes even kidnapping them. Chile, Chupacabra. The Chupacabra, often referred to as the goat sucker in Spanish, is a legendary creature found in the folklore of Latin American and Spanish-speaking communities. Its appearance varies, but is commonly described as having gray or greenish skin, spines or quills on its back, large red or glowing eyes, and fangs. Reports of Chupacabra sightings began in the mid-1990s in Puerto Rico and have since spread to different parts of Latin America and the United States. The creature is believed to be nocturnal and elusive, with a tendency to attack livestock, particularly goats, sheep, and chickens, by draining their blood and leaving puncture wounds. The Chupacabra legend has generated various rumors and beliefs, with some suggesting it is an extraterrestrial or supernatural being sent to harm livestock. Others speculate it is a result of government experiments or genetic manipulation. These sightings and reports have sometimes led to panic and hysteria in rural communities as farmers attribute unexplained livestock deaths to the creature. In the dark and desolate hours of night, the Chupacabra roams, a relentless predator fueled by a bloodlust that defies comprehension. Its elusiveness and capacity for cruelty have earned it a prominent place in the annals of cryptid lore, where it remains a creature of darkness, a harbinger of dread, and a symbol of the mysterious and the malevolent that lurks beyond the boundaries of our understanding. That's it, folk. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving us a like if you found this content informative. And remember, you can always leave your comments and suggestions down below. If you want more content like this, or if you have any specific topic you'd like us to cover in the future, please let us know. Your input shapes the direction of this channel. Once again, thank you for being a part of our incredible community. You may also want to check our video, What Will Happen If Insects Overpopulated, and How a Pagan Ritual Became a Global Holiday. Stay curious, keep exploring, and until next time, this is Innovatronics TV wrapping up. Take care, and see you next time.